Hello everybody, busy highway today, and as you've seen, I'm visiting Virginia, Ashland, Midlothian, I hope I'm saying that right, Virginia area, but there was no way I was going home not without visiting the Keystone Truck and Tractor Museum. As you guys know, I'm a truck guy, and when I found out that this museum was here in Virginia, I had to stop by and see it. So I'm gonna go inside, hopefully be able to take some pictures and photos, but I'm so excited to be here. I really am. So let's go. So here we go, Keystone Truck and Tractor Museum. So here we have out in the parking lot a 50s Chevy cab over truck with a car trailer on the back of it. So back in the day, the auto manufacturers wanted the same type of truck hauling the same type of cars. So in other words, since that's a Chevy or GMC truck, you're going to have Chevy or GM type of cars being hauled on this trailer. Same way with Ford back in the day. Ford would have been pulled with a Ford truck and trailer, and Dodge as well. Look at these cool signs in the gift shop. Wow. Love it. They even got vinyl train signs. That's cool. Alright, so now we're going to go into the truck part of the museum. I love fire trucks. I love old fire trucks. Check that out. 1923 Ford Model T American La France. Very cool. So here we have a 1953 Chevy cab over engine. Diamond T 404HH. Maxim Model M3 1924. Mack EF 1948. Pierce 1924. (1934) Ford American Fire. This is cool. I have never seen anything like that before. 1922 Airings Fox. Wow. And that is a Model K 4-cylinder T-head engine. And here's how you start it. And make sure your hand's not in the way after it's in case it kicks back. 1926 Sanford Model 500. (1937) Ford Oren Fire Pumper. That's cool. Okay, let's take a look at some trucks in the museum. Here we have a GMC 630. It's called the Old Man. So me, the old man, would drive that old man for sure. Auto car. That's a cool piece. And here we have a white Motor Trucks diesel power tow truck. That's a cool piece. Over here we have a white 1942 white model WA120. Then we have the white motor truck company with the Superpower 1952. White motor truck company Superpower 1952. And we have a white motor truck Superpower, and this is a model WC 227. No, 22T. Sorry about that. 22T. And people know this is a yellow Transit Freightliner, so not sure at the time, but it was up in the air if they were going out of business or not. Yellow Transit or Yellow Freight has been in business for, would be 100 years next year. McLean Trucking, I remember them. Seen plenty of McLean Trucking trucks at one point in time. This is a 1954 white 3000. Here we have a International KB8. 1947. I've heard of Mason-Dixon. Got a 1950 Ford F7. Got a Federal Model 25, 1941. Now here's a Studebaker. I've seen Studebaker trucks, but I didn't know they made one this big. So this is a 37 Model J30M. Yes, one of my most favorite Freightliners of all time. I would definitely own this truck. Freightliner FLC. Let's see how close I am to being correct. There you go. Yep, FLC. There you go. And even better yet, it's got a Cummins NTC 400 under the hood. Yep. Oh yeah, that would, if I had money to burn, I would definitely want to own one of these. Back in the day, those stripes would have been painted on. They would have not have been decaled. A lot of stuff was done different back in the day. Like when you had your name put on there, your name, a lot of people had their name hand painted on there. Now everybody just throws the decal on the truck and just goes. Diamond T. Man, that is one nice looking truck. Diamond T 950 RS 1952. It's got a bulldozer load back there, Oliver. That's cool. So you got an Oliver OC-4 1958 and an Oliver HG 60 1948. Diamond T 9515. Looks like she's a custom job. And check out this beer truck. Wow. Wow, this is neat. General Motors. So you have a 1946 GMC Royal Crown RC Cola soda truck. So here's the 1931 twin coach delivery. Now I remember these coming to my house. The milkman drove these all the time and would drop off milk. Diamond T. Here's a cool diamond tee. Love that. Yep. 990S. Here we have a Dodge. The cool thing about the Dodge 800 was that not only did the hood lift up, the engine or the fenders swung out to work on it. So this is a Dodge C800. 1947 Dodge WJA55. 48 Power Wagon, Dodge Power Wagon. Got a Dodge 1930 Dodge Model 32 pickup. 1940 Dodge Model VKDA60. And we have a 1940 Dodge VK63. This is a straight truck. Check out the Ram. Dodge has been using the Rams emblem on the hood for a long time. Here we have a 1949 John Deere MC Crawler. That's a cool piece. And it is loaded on this truck, which is a diamond tee. I've never seen one of these before. 1942 diamond tee. Model 806 CSP. Here we have a 1938 REO Speedwagon. And no, I'm not talking about the band REO Speedwagon, but to show you guys I'm not crazy, here you go. REO Speedwagon. Which happened to be a band as well. (1962) International BCO 190. And we had, this is an oddball. Never seen anything like that before. Strange looking. Oh, it's a twin engine. So this is a twin engine truck. 1957 Diamond T model 730CO. Wow, this is some cool stuff. (1926) white Model 20. (1926) Graham Brothers Model EDX. 1941 Ford 1.5 ton Diamond T. So this is a 1930 Diamond T model 602C. Studebaker model M16 1948. Rio Gold Comet. And it's an F22. So the Gold Comet was the engine that Rio had used. It's a cool looking auto car. Got a Chevy with the 427 big block. I worked on these. Check out this auto car. Auto car 1954 DC 75 with a sleeper and a 400 Cummins. Oh, she's twin stick too. Check out this cool custom Peterbilt. That is nice. Wow. That bed probably converts in, or that sofa probably converts into a bed. This is nice. Oh man, it just gets better. Wow. Yeah, so we definitely got to take a look at some stuff around here. Yellow Freight, Mack. And too old for me to tell what year it is. 1939 Mack model BM. Wow. That's so cool. I've always wondered how the landing legs on these trailers actually worked. That's pretty neat how they swing up in there. Yeah, back in the day, drivers actually wore uniforms. Now drivers want to act like they're on the beach or going to the beach. Shorts, sandals. Check out the wood door work. Oh, the door's open. Let's take a look inside. Oh, wow. Even a roof had wood on it. Wow. The trailer is totally made out of wood. It's gotta have some kind of... I guess not. Wow. Got another Mack. (1926) Mack AC. Got a little stub movers back here. 1949 Mack EGU. Did not know that they made these. Mack 1938 EHU. Mack W71. Now I recognize this Mack. That's an F model. So they were pretty common back in my day anyway. Roadway Mack H63 or 83? 63T. Mack (1959) Mack G73. Then you have your Mack B model, so you got a B30, B75, B61 was the most common one. B61. And a B67. 1927 Graham Brothers Tractor Model EDX. Wow, this is so cool. Mack 1963 C607T. Unusual piece. 1949 Brown. Never heard tell of that one. First time I'm seeing one. 1939 Corvette Model 22TG. (1952) Corvette Model D802T Corvette. Another Corvette. Check out the John Deere crawler. Oh, there's still more to see. Got a Starliner bus. That's cool. (1957) Kenworth CC925C. Oh, I recognize this truck. Yep, that's a Peterbilt 377. Oh yeah. These were very common in my day. Got a Mack 1952 LTHSW. Another Mack model LTHSW. International 1955 RD405. Oh, this Brockway is cool. I like that. King Freightliner, Scranton, PA. Got some more goodies down here. Check out the Mack truck sign. I want to see a little bit about this trailer. 1940 Mack model ST20 trailer. Built by E.G. Van Norden Company, Jackson, New York, for Mack trucks. Huh. So Mack actually had their own name brand trailers. There's another thing I didn't know. And I'm a truck guy. Very nice. So we have a 1940 Mack EEU model. Mack 1950 LFT. (1950) Diamond T 650T. (1961) Diamond T 2000. Got a 51 GMC. That's a cool piece. 1948 GMC. Auto car diesel. 1954 model DC75. Very nice piece. Alright, we got a Peterbilt. Model number 280. So there was a 260, 261, 280. If anybody watched Duel, you'll know that was a Peterbilt 260 or 261. I forget which one it was. But it was one of those two models. 1947 Sterling. No relation to the Freightliner Sterlings. Estes. I recognize that name. 1947 War de France. Really? Now, Ward of France made fire trucks. That I knew. But I never seen, ever until now, a regular, normal truck. Wow. Oh, yeah. This was one of the first trucks I drove. It was actually the second one. Brockway. Just like this one. 361. Red with the black fenders. It had a 13 speed in it with a Cummins 290. Cool truck to drive. So this is a Brockway K361TL. (1947) Brockway sleeper, model 260. Got another Mack, 1950, model LGJT. And yeah, I recognize this. Mack, Model R Mack, 1968. What a cool piece. My uncle had a bunch of these when he had his trucking company in the 70s. And I believe the cabs were still green on the inside. I just want... That's odd. Because I have pictures of me sitting in the truck and the seats were green and not black. So I don't know if there was an option or if that color is correct. But I do have a picture of myself and those seats are definitely green, not black. And I do remember the interior being green too. So if somebody knows that black was an option or something that they did, let me know in the comments. And then later on, the R models became gray on the inside. They did away with the green interior. Got the 1946 Mack EH. Got a Chevy 90. I drove, my second truck I drove was the GMC version of this with a 671 Detroit 13 speed. So there was actually a Chevy version and a GMC version. Got a little international truck here. This is a C30. International 1941 K4. Oh yeah, Dodge tank truck here. So you have a 1945 Dodge WH-47. Oh, this is a cool piece. Got a GMC cab over, and that's going to be a 1939 cab over. 1953 Ford F800 Big Job, and yes, that is actually a name that Ford came up with back in the day. Big Job. Check out this Pi Express Freightliner. So you have a straight truck that's towing a trailer, and this was common back in the day. They actually did this. So this is a 1954 white Freightliner model WF64. Now back in the day, white motor trucks owned Freightliner. Alright, so here we have a 1950 Freightliner model 800 bubble nose. Now that's one strange looking Peterbilt. I've never seen anything like that before. So now it's piqued my interest. What do we have here? 1955 Peterbilt 350. Built its first cab over engine in 1950. Considered its 350 design as a solution to increase payloads. How about that? Production years of 1950 to 1960. Well, if they made them for that many years, this is the first time I'm seeing one. International, I have seen these restored. So here we have a 1955 International DFC 405. Another very unique cab over design. Mayflower. I remember Mayflower. They were a moving company. And so here we have a Rio 1957 AC 633D. Diamond T cab over. That's a cool piece. 1966 Diamond T, model number 351C. Here we have another Diamond T, model 921CN. International, this is before the TransStar years. And I'm sure this is pre-Emeryville too. So yes, 1964 International DCO 405. Got a Kenworth here, 1952 Bullnose, model number 521, 1952. Wow. 1956 Kenworth Bullnose. And again, I recognize this truck. That's a Kenworth K100. Very, very popular cab over back in the day. Much like the Freightliner FLA, which I'm surprised they don't have one here. I haven't seen one yet. '37 Chevy, 1.5 ton. There's something unique. 1923 Model TT Ford. And it looks like we got a Diamond Rio camper. Wow. 1969 Diamond Rio model HD T75 with a 366 Chevy engine. How about that? The Country Wagon Camper. Wait a minute, why does that sound like something from the movie National Lampoon's Vacation? But anyway, it was built by Century Trailer in Weberville, Michigan. They were full service campers with kitchen, bath, sleeping accommodations. There was only 24 of these units built. All were sold. This is the only one known left in existence. Wow. Let's take a look. What a unique piece. They did a full restoration on this thing. Wow. Now they got it ripped off. I can't go inside, but you can see it's impressive. So at one time, Consolidated Freightways was one of the biggest trucking companies around. So I definitely had fun at this truck and tractor museum. So if you're in the area, it's worth checking it out. If you like trucks, tractors, cars, whatever, stop by.